regardless of the Minister trying to avoid answering the question straightforwardly, if the government moves on to a situation where it is able to spend more, it is able to spend more on health, which is already indicated, it may be able to spend more on other issues, not as much as your party says it would, but doesn't that take the edge off your attack on the government's economic record?
Well, no, because we've had those 8 wasted years, and actually austerity has not delivered that stronger economy. In fact, today we saw that GDP figures have actually been just revised down. What we've had is a slower level of GDP
what was the
countries.
GDP quarter on quarter, the 3 months to the end of August compared to the previous 3 months?
Yeah, so related to projections, it's down from what we'd heard before. We found it is compared to what the OBI projected.
How much did GDP grow in the 3 months to the end of September?
I don't know that off the top of my head.
But you're just talking about it. You should know that.
Yes, but I looked at the figures early this morning and I saw that
it grew by 0.7%.
Right, but
now,
that's
it is
lower,
true
Andrew.
that actually it's not lower than projections. It is true it flatlined in August, but it grew by 0.7%. You talk about 8 wasted years. How many jobs were created in these 8 wasted years?
I'm not going to say it's a bad thing that we've had additional employment.
You call them wasted years.
It has been wasted years because when we compare Britain to other comparable economies, we're the only country of our type, an industrialised nation in the G7, where we've seen growth but living standards stagnating, where we've seen our levels of investment growth, productivity growth and GDP growth all growing more slowly, that being less than where it should be. Our recovery after the financial crisis in the UK has been slower than that in the US after the
In the past 8 years, we've grown more slowly than France?
We have, in absolute terms, probably not, but in relative terms, when we look particularly...
We've grown more slowly than Italy?
Sorry, in relative terms, are you sure?
Yeah. Have we grown more slowly than Italy?
I would anticipate probably not.
Have we grown more slowly than Spain?
OK, can I ask you a question, Andrew? Is there any other country you can think of where living standards have stagnated to the extent that they have, like the UK? Is there any other country that you can name where you've had GDP growth?
I could, but I've just been said by the Speaker, because we're going over to PMQs.